keep seeing projected lineups with Isaiah Stewart in it. At the end of the day, man, they gave up on what's the kid's name? They gave up on Sadiq Bey. Really never gave him a true opportunity, by the way. But I'm not gonna make it about that. He's my favorite players in that draft. Period. So I'm not gonna make it about dog. But Isaiah Stewart, man, like I seen enough, and I don't feel like I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people go on numbers, or he got this type of double. But I seen enough. Just being on a basketball team, man, he seemed like a really good dude too, man. And I like his mentality. I forget who it was. I think Jaden Ivey's about to help somebody up for the Knicks, and he slapped his arm down. But him kind of being an integral part of the starting rotation, the starting lineup, I always don't think it don't work. It didn't work at the 5, it didn't work at the 4. Obviously won't work at the 3, obviously won't work at the 2 or the 1. And like I said before, I don't really think there's room on him for him on this roster, bro, as constructed. And I feel the same way about Marvin Bagley. But like I said, I'm not gonna make it about the rest of the guys I feel about. He just undersized, he don't shoot the ball good enough, and his feet too heavy to play that Tobias Harris 4 position. You know what I'm saying? And the 4 is the new 3. And, people point to, Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace played bigger than what he was. Isaiah Stewart he don't have the lift Ben Wallace got. He's strong, but he don't have the lift. He don't have the natural feet. He don't have those intangibles, or most of the tangibles that Ben Wallace had. And that's the truth. And it's no that, I don't like the dude, or it's nothing personal. Like I said, there's nothing personal about it, bro. It's nothing personal about it. It's just to the point when you speak on it, it's just he don't fit the vision. And I talked about the guys who don't really fit the vision for the Detroit Pistons, man. And it's Bagley, Hayes, Stewart. And you can make a case for James Wiseman, but I won't go there. But it ain't no fit for those guys. It just ain't, bro. Like what they need, what they need around them, during Ivy and Cade is defense and shooting. If you could provide some defense, blocking shots, if you could provide great perimeter defense, and they need knockdown shooting, can they afford to lack off on one of them things? Really, they can't. That's kind of one of the reasons I look and say Dylan Brooks probably not, but he give you some good perimeter defense. And he's a willing shooter. It ain't no Ben Simmons shit where he's scared to shoot the ball. But you really need shooting. You really need defense. Now, for that to change, for you to be like, well, we can kind of lack off on one of those. We can kind of lack off it and kind of go with a Duncan Robinson in the lineup here and there. I mean, Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham and Doran got to be super great defenders. In a day and age where these guys complain, well, I got to score points and play defense, which that used to be. That used to be, what people did. Michael scored and played defense. Scotty, ran the offense and played defense. That used to be the norm. So you asking a lot of Ivy and Cade Cunningham and them to defensively, be the catalyst. So you can't have no drop off with Stewart on the perimeter or him guarding the rim. You can't have that drop off. You just can't have it. You really can't have Dylan Brooks drop off shooting the ball, because then you need Cade and Ivy to shoot the ball around 40% or better. You catch my drift. You can't really afford to lack with Bagley, who can't defend the rim. You can't afford to lack with Killian Hayes, who's offensively challenged around the board. You can't lack with Stewart, who can't shoot, who can't defend the perimeter, who can't defend the basket. It's too many can'ts. Around them 3 guys, you need shooting and defense. That's what you need. You need guys that can 3 and D. If a guy can come in there and do some things extra, but their primary role, you got to be a knockdown shooter and a great defender, or a good defender with the potential to be great. Now, just because you got 5 great defenders don't mean you're going to be a great defense. So that comes with time and camaraderie. But if they going to hang their hat and they going to do a total 180 and be a playoff team and start to say Troy Weaver's ass, it's going to boil down to defense first, and it's going to have to work offensively. It's going to have to work offensively. It's just so it's a lot for you to when you come in and you asking You asking a coach to come in who never did the job before, to defensively, who never been a head coach, to defensively be that guy and offensively be that guy, and then learn how to be a head coach, which is a totally different conversation. But Isaiah Stewart, it's just not what they need. And then you say, well, what can he do if he can just stick around? Can he come off the bench? It's like, to the point, you got Wiseman that can come off the bench and do pretty much the same thing. Rebound, block shot, score. He do all that better than Isaiah Stewart. So what do I need him for? What do I need Bagley for? You don't. And then these guys are always fucking hurt too. So a lot of dudes that they got on this team, they don't fit what needs to. I don't think Troy Weaver know what he's doing. Hate to say that, bro. He don't have a feel for shit. And this is not rocket science. You don't need a degree to see this. Shout out to Matt Patricia, by the way. It's not rocket science. You see who your core is, you build around accordingly. You know exactly what they need. Shooting, defense. That's it. So, like I said before, that's just, how I see it, bro. That's how your boys see it. But yeah, ain't no role for him on this team. And I don't care about the doubles that he get. I don't care about none of that shit. I watch the games and I see he's a liability. So I don't look at the numbers lie, dude. Watch the games. A lot of people went crazy for Stafford for so many years, and didn't actually watch the games. And didn't watch the games and shit. So, that's just my opinion on it, bro. And but ain't no room for him on this roster no more. That whole draft, it was a bust. He probably hoping that a new coach come in and get the most. And I'm gonna talk about him and this new coach hire. He probably hoping a new coach can come in and change the fortunes and all that, and work with the guys he got. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now, bro. I'm prematurely saying this, but after this off season, I know he wasn't the right guy for the job. I can just tell he don't know what he need, bro. He don't know what he need. But it's my opinion. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We got live drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.